welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's Carrie here from Carrie Counts Cash. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing okay, but it's definitely a somber day here. Yesterday I posted my cash stuffing video for the 16th of February. I was a bit late with vacation, and I did say that I've been go since I've been back. One of those things is that my grandmother is not doing well, and she is about to be put in palliative care, which is, not the worst thing. It's definitely a good idea, I think, but it's still hard. She's my last remaining grandparent, and today, actually, the 22nd of February, is the day that her husband passed away 13 years ago. She's convinced that today is going to be the day that she'll get to go back and see him again. So I'm trying to film my bill swap and my closeout for February so that things will be kind of tidied up and neat in the event that that does occur, and I will be kind of more involved with family over the next few days because I'm gonna head up there after I finish this video and spend some time with her. And I'm trying not to cry, so please just bear with me, but let's get into it. In true Carrie style, this video may not be the most organized, and my finger is really struggling today, so if my printing is off, just feel free to laugh at me. But in order to get the money to bill swap, we're going to unstuff some things. And I do have some actual expenses that are going to come out of my wallet as well for groceries and gas and things that I've already spent on. We'll chat about it and we'll get going. So let's start with that first. I will go into my bills binder, take out anything that needs to go back to the bank. So we'll start up here in the front. Annual dues is okay, but monthly dues we will need to unstuff. This I can't do anything with yet because I need $15 out of here and I only have 3 10s. So we'll come back to that because car payment should be able to give us the money that we need. We are gonna have to pay this. So in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, $450, $470, $480, $490, $500. And that's a good start to work with. Oops. So now let's flip back to monthly dues. We'll take out 30 and then we'll put in, actually, let's just do it this way. 10, 20, 25, 30. So this will give us what we need because we are 1 month ahead in this envelope. And these 5s are all really grody, and I want to take a 10 that's not so good to spend on. So yeah, that one's okay. I really did not plan to come on this video and be so dramatic today because in my line of work, like, I'm an ICU nurse and I understand and I deal with it every day, and I'm totally at peace with the decision. Yes, I don't want to let go, but do I know that it's the best decision? Yes. Is she ready? Yes, she wants this. And I'm always a huge advocate for patient well-being and doing the thing that is right, even if it is not always the easiest thing. So I've got mixed feelings, but I cannot wait to spend this time with her, and I'm kind of glad that I was able to get away and come back without really being put in the situation, because I don't know that I would have went away if I knew that she was so bad before I did. So I think that it worked out the best that it could have, to be honest. So $260 is going to come out of insurance. And holy, we haven't even gotten any real meat to this video yet. And I'm already like over it. Not over it, but I definitely am feeling like today I probably shouldn't be filming this video. But I also need to pay some bills and have some stuff accomplished. Bills buffer, I'm taking out $35 because that is from the lost TV remote that I mentioned in my last video, or I guess it would be the video before the last one when you're watching this. So we're gonna pull $35 out of bills buffer. It's almost like I planned that when I stuffed it yesterday. Spoiler alert, I did. And that leaves us with $100 in bills buffer. Again, guys, I'm sorry if that was a little bit more than you were expecting as far as heaviness goes today. But this channel where we talk about my deep finances and what's going on in my life, I always want to be real with you guys. But I feel like it's always really important to like be real with people as well. And I don't know, it's one of those things. Okay, so now that we've got our bills unstuffed, I'm going to go to my expense log. Now that we have our bills taken care of, I did already take the money out for the TV remote, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this. So I spent some money at McDonald's. That's going to come out of my eating out envelope. We're going to do $15 for that. So check that one off. And then I also ate out yesterday. That was $20. Guys, just like with everything going on right now, it's been a struggle. I think I'm probably going to do it again today on my way up there. But I only have $15 left in eating out, so I might pull it out of groceries. I did buy groceries yesterday, so that's a shame. I'm going to take them up to my mom's, and hopefully they won't go bad, because that would just be a bummer. But life happens, I guess. So gas, I did spend $75 yesterday. 50, 75. So $75 left, which I didn't account for 2 trips to go meet my mom about half an hour away. It's about 100 kilometers. And then this one going out to her house, which is about an hour away. So that one might also be a little rough this week. We'll see how that goes too. Groceries. We're going to take $75 from there. It's good that I added some extra money for gas. And I say that, and my mom did give me gas money for one of those trips yesterday, $20, but I stuck it in my groceries envelope because I felt like that was more of a priority. And now I might not use all of this money, so really, you can't win for losing. But in groceries, I still have $120, $125 now. Now, there are a few things that say unbudgeted on this sheet, but those are technically taken care of. Those were errands that I ran for my mother, and she has paid me back. So I just have to transfer that money onto my credit card. So I'm going to check those off as well. And then the only other thing that I have to take money out for is in my low priority binder from household, because I needed toilet paper yesterday. So let's pull $20 from there, and we'll count that when we come back to condense it. Now that that's done, I do want to start with my high priority first. And if I have any money left at the end, I will go into my bills binder and figure something out really quickly for just like annual dues, and I think that should be really it. This is an envelope of American money that I had left over for my trip. There's $440 US in here. I'm gonna set that aside. I don't know if I can take it to the bank here and get them to exchange for bigger bills at least, so that it's not so bulky, because there are like $81 bills in here and it's just cramping my style. Okay, let's go to the front and we'll start with car maintenance. In fees, there's $200. All right, let's adjust something here. And we'll see where we ended up with. So we started out the month with $200 in car maintenance. And so $200 in fees plus money in service. What do we have in here right now? 50, 70, 90, 105. So we'll keep the 5 because that's pretty great. And we'll grab a $100 bill. And that will help a little bit. So plus 105 is $305 in car maintenance. And that is an additional $95. Next is health. Health started out with $240 and we have $200, $220, $240, $250, $260, $265. So let's keep, we'll put a 10 in there and grab a 50 because I know there's some really gorgeous 10s. And that 5 is perfect. So now in health, we have 100, 200, 250, 260, 265. And hopefully I won't need to spend much of that when I get surgery in a couple weeks, but you never know. I'm assuming that I'll probably just like take a couple Tylenol 3s or something because, you know, my finger is going to be very, very sore, but Advil and basic Tylenol might also do it. Next is home maintenance. All the money that we have in here is in seasonal because I'm a glutton for punishment and this is for plowing. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 255. So let's just switch. Grab 100. And then we'll just switch all of this. And grab a better 5. Okay. So 200, 250, 255 in home maintenance, in seasonal specifically. And we started out at 280, so we knew that that was going to go down. So that went down by $25, which is okay. And then Polaris, we started at 280. He's up there, and that's not bad. So we have 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 310. So 310 now. I did say in my stuffing video that I was potentially going to need to get him food in the next 2 weeks, but I actually have enough that he's going to be good for almost another month. So that's exciting. I am going to cap this at, I think, $400 and just like deplete it a little bit and then build it back up to that point. So that should be a healthy budget there in case I want to get him like, you know, a cat tree or something in the middle too. Okay, property tax. We're going to do some placeholders in here. So there already is $2,500 in the bank. We're going to set these off to the side just for a moment. And I'm gonna grab another 1K slip over here to the left, or I guess to the right. It's been a day. It's been a day. So there's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And then in here, we'll put $500 down to start off with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, 500. And then we have 15. So $3,015 in property tax. We are fully funded for the year, but we're just gonna stuff for 2024 now. And we are gonna put away a little bit more next year. We're gonna do an extra $200 just because with inflation and everything else, you know how it is. So hopefully this will be enough, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it. So $3,015, and that means we added $285. And I won't have to stuff that as aggressively next time. Vet visits has 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 315. So we'll leave the nicest 10 and then grab a better 5 and a $100 bill. 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. One, 2, 3, 310, 315. So that's a positive $35. And I'll probably cap this at 400 as well. I like that they both would be the same. Now, Wanderlust ended with $13.84 last month. And although we have $440 US right here, we are down significantly in Canadian. Let's figure out what we have left. Most of that money was for dining. The $1 bills were all from dining, but some of it was from fun. Now, in fun, we still have 140 Canadian. So 140 plus 440 is 580. And then Weekenders also does still have some money in it. It has 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. So we're gonna put this down. We'll keep a 20 and a 10 and a 5, and we'll grab a 50. 50, 70, 85. And we've got lots of time to build this up because I probably will not be going away anytime soon. I just got back from vacation, and typically I spend that money to go to Nova Scotia in the summer. With that said, I think my brother is going to be coming home this weekend with my grandmother like she is, because he would also like to say his goodbyes. So I'll probably have my fill of him, because being with him for a whole week wasn't terrible. We get along really well, but you know how siblings are sometimes like, okay, I need a break. That's how we can be sometimes. So 665 is what we have in Wanderlust now. So let's subtract 1384. It is nice to have a number that ends with a denomination of 5 and not like a weird number. So we went down $719. But a lot of that was things that I spent on gas money to get there, and my nails and my hair and all of that. Guys, when I say I cut my hair, I cut like this much off my hair. We will do the math on how much is in my low priority sinking funds and my high priority sinking funds after we've consolidated the lows. So we'll start out with Christmas, and we did finish a savings challenge in the previous video, so we got to add a little bit extra than I budgeted this week for stuff, which was nice, because any little bit helps. because my savings challenges for the most part are going towards my sinking funds and my savings. So Christmas has $80. It has $75. It started with $50. It's consolidated as it can be. So we added 25 and we're at 75. Easy peasy. Clothing started out with 40 and we did add a fair amount to it. We have 20, 30, and then 40 in here. So positive. Please don't tell me my pencil is about to die. Clothing. No, cushion has $50, $60, $70, $85. Wow, that's actually pretty good. 50, 60, those are gorgeous, that $10 and that $50 bill. 50, 60, 70. Ooh, can you see that hole there? 85. That's one's okay. $50, $70, $85 in cushion, which this is a $500 challenge, and we are making some decent progress there. We started out with 60. That's an additional 25. And electronics did get some love this week. We started with 15 and now we have 20, 40, 50, $60. So 60 now. So that's $45 we put in there, which is way more than I expected. Fireman's Lotto we consolidated in our last video because we did need to make some change. So there is only $50 in there, which means we also added $30 to this. So this is almost halfway done and we're only in February because it's $104 a year and 2023 is already paid for. Fun money started at 55. We have 50, 65. So we'll grab us, not that 10, that's going straight to the back. 50, 65. And I don't anticipate I'll be using this money at the moment. 10. Households, we started at 35 and we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. I'll take a 50. Miscellaneous had 10, 20, 30 by the end of February. We started out at 10. So we're gonna do 30 here. I wanted to get a better 10. If I can find one. This one's good. All right, 30 and miscellaneous. New car has 500 in the bank, 550, 560, 575. So we'll keep this one. And then we'll get ourselves a $20 bill. Why did I do that? All right, 575 in new car. Planner Supplies has $20 in here, and I know that I said I was going to just focus on the saving challenges that I had, but I think I'm gonna buy one to replace the mini saving challenges we just finished. I might wait until March and do that with my bonus paycheck. I haven't fully decided. And then my $5,000 savings challenge is gonna take the life out of me. It's gonna be a hard slog, but I'm okay with it because I would rather end the year with $5,000 than not. In special occasions, we started with 40. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, $80 in here. What? We did give some extra love to it the other day, which I didn't think we'd done this much, but $80 is awesome. And I don't know that I'll spend a ton of it right off. Mother's Day probably is the next thing, but I will keep you posted. We doubled this one this month. Holy heck. Toiletries is down. Wah, wah. It only has 20, so let's grab a 20. Actually, that's exactly what it was at last month, so that's okay. Wow, that was not excusable. Treat Yourself started with 20. We do have 50 in here now. So that is it for low priority. Do my savings binder next. Investments. This might just go to my TFSA. We're still in the fence. 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 175. So let's do, we'll switch the 5s. Grab a 50 and keep the 100. We are getting low on the 50s. We'll have to work on our savings challenges. So 175 in investments. Those trackers are driving me crazy. So we started out with 130. That's a positive. 45. And oh shit, started with 2,340. We added 160. So there is 2,500 in emergency fund now, which is exciting. So 1,000, 2,000. And I'm going to pick up this $500 placeholder that I had set off aside from property tax, because this should be $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 420, 40, 60, 80, 95. So 1,000, 2,500. Parents has 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 300. So that's an easy swap. We picked up another 50. So 300 now in parents. Pet emergencies has 50, 70, 80. $80. So positive 25. And savings has 500 in the bank. I'm not going to pull the placeholder out, but in cash it has 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200. So we'll put all this down and grab another $100 bill. $700 in savings, which was an additional $40 this month. This is for my TFSA. And this is so thin now. Before I go on to my challenges, I do want to grab my wallet really quickly and do something with self-care. Self-care has $50. I do just want to grab a 50. I like giving my nail tech 50s. And I won't be seeing her for a little bit because I won't be able to have my nails done when I get surgery. But that's where we are at for the current moment. And then we'll quickly flip back into bills because clearly I'm gonna have enough change. So all I'm gonna do is pull $10 out for my annual fee on my credit card because we have 30 in there. So I'll exchange 2 5s for 10. And then everything else I'm happy with in bills. So we're working towards the last little bit of the video. In my $5 savings challenge this month, I have $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35. All right, y'all, so last little chunk for our $5 savings challenge. We started out with 30. We have $35 in my hands, so that's 105. Last year, I can't remember how much I saved with the $5 and the $10 challenge, but it wasn't bad at all. I'm gonna set that right there for now because the $10 bills and the $5 bills are all going in my pineapple, and I'll do that together. So there's $40 right here. And the $10 challenge only started out with 10 bucks. That's all we were able to save in January. So that is amazing. Not amazing, but I mean, we've upped the productivity level by like 400%. So this is the little pineapple. It's hard to like really show y'all the lid because it's huge, but this is where I'm keeping all of the money for my $5 and my $10 savings challenge. I will empty out the envelopes every month and tuck the money in here, and we'll just count it up at the end of the year. Okay, 100 envelope challenge has 100, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85. I'm gonna try and find a better 20 because those ones were like taped up. In case you're wondering why I did that. Did I say 85? I think I said 85. I'll fix this in editing if I said 85 or 80. $5,000 savings challenge has 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 435. So 400, 20, 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 35. So we should be able to put a $500 placeholder in there next month. All right, so let's get back with the program. And then 295, we said we have 435. So that's 140 we added. which is correct because we've only stuffed it once this month. Flip a coin. Started with 125. We have 100, 150, 170, 180, 190. So 190, which is 65. Mini savings had 105. We're going to subtract 105 and we'll say that's empty because we did finish it. So I will take this off my little sheet here at some point, and go from there. And I don't want to double count because that money is in my sinking fund. No spend started with 55 and now we have 50, 70, 85. So that is as consolidated as it can get, but we still added 30 bucks, which was pretty good considering that I didn't do much for controlling my spending while I was away. Roll the dice. That was open. Weird, that's not my usual MO. Roll the dice has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 230. $200 in here? That's cool. So that means we added $80 this time around. I don't know why I put Save 2023 at the bottom because that's not alphabetical order, but we're just gonna let it be what it is. So Save 2023 and 2023, I have 3 $1 coins in there. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 50. So 353, so $350 in bills. Saveopoly has 205. We did also consolidate this in the last video. So that's an additional $55. Scratch off. This envelope is an utter mess, but that's what happens. We are more than halfway now. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 75. So $125 left to put in here. So 20 and then 5. So we'll grab a 50. So 150, 75. And once that scratch off is done, I will be working on a higher denomination one, or at least a longer term one. So 70. And then Snakes and Ladders started with 95, and we now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, right? Yeah, we have 150. Wow. This $50 bill has been through it. 150. So that is also $55 we added. And last but not least is Weather Wednesdays. So in here we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 170, 180. $180 in here just because it's been cold. Is not necessarily the most fortunate thing, but I guess if it's leaving more money in my bank account, then I will shut up and take it. 150, 170, 180 in Wednesday weather. So that's $105 just in February. But I did have a Dominican like 30-degree temperature in there. Okay, 180. So that's it for savings challenges. Let me do the math. I'll get back to you, and then we'll count this money. In savings, we have $6,098. So if I subtract 5113, which was last month's total, I get an additional $985. So in sinking funds, $6,330. Last time around the bend, we had $6,309, so that is an additional $21. But it's still a positive considering that we spent $700 from our Wanderlust envelope. So if I add $6,330 and $6,098, I get a total of $12,428. $12,428. And last month, you can see it in the background, we had 11,422. So that is a positive $1,006 this time around. I am going to count up how much money is here, do the math and figure out how much money should be here because, yeah, I haven't done that part yet. And we'll go from there. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So 500. There's $100 there. And this wad of 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, $1,020 in 20s. We needed to pull those out of our envelopes. Okay, 600 plus 1,020. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 380 is 1,900. And how many fives do we have? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 245. So 2145. All right, guys, so In here, we have $2,145, which is really exciting, but most of that is bills and expenses. So I will figure out where all of this is going. I'm going to do that off camera because I am running short on time, and I will see you when I see you. But I did want to still do the bill consolidation on camera with you guys, and I appreciate you if you lasted through the more dramatic parts of the video before it kind of evened out. And I appreciate every single one of you. So I hope you have a great end of February and beginning of March, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.